All right, I'm back to do another video. I wanted to talk to you about dreams. The Holy Spirit communicates with us in certain ways and certain patterns that we would understand or understand or overstand. Sometimes our dreams can literally mean what they are, and sometimes our dreams can literally mean something else different. Now, not everyone's dream means the same thing. So if you dream of a hurricane destroying something, or you dream of a bad storm or a flood or mudslide or earthquakes and stuff like that, not necessarily meaning that everyone's dream is the same thing. Everyone's dream is connected in some kind of pattern. That's not always the case, because whatever you were sent on this earth to do is what your dreams are patterned after. They're not patterned after anyone else's dream. Everyone's dream is unique to them and for them. The Holy Spirit has a way of communicating with each one of us differently, to the point of understanding. It's just the same as, let me make it really simple, and I'm going to use it as an analogy. Now they got this new thing that's coming out, and it's not new, but we see it a lot in the movies. Like, each one of us have a specific signature that is in our corner, within our eye, and when you look at this scanner, it's specifically, everyone is different. So this is what makes the Creator so unique, because everyone is created differently. So every dream you have doesn't necessarily mean that it's the same as someone else's dream. It doesn't necessarily mean that. The Holy Spirit communicate with us in different ways. So I thought I'd just put that video out there. Not everyone's dreams mean the same. I know mine are not like everyone else, because I know mine is through Bible prophecy. I know the reason why I'm having these dreams, and I know why I'm here. I know why I'm sent here. But a lot of people have dreams and they don't know why they've been sent here. I know why I've been sent here. I know who I am. This is the reason why I can determine and determine what my dreams mean. Sometimes it may take me a year, it may take me 2 years, it may take me a few months, it may take me a few seconds to really pinpoint what that dream means. And most of my dreams are literal. Most of my dreams are literal, just like the kid that got pushed out the window from the building into a creek, and I woke up that morning looking on the news, and there was a kid that drowned in the bayou right by Satan's kingdom. So some of my dreams are literal, just like when I said I was in this building running down the stairwell, and there was a hurricane tearing a building up just like the one I was in. But the stairwell has a window that goes all the way down to the bottom floor, and I could see the building being tore up by a hurricane. That morning when I woke up, 3 feet away from my bunk, there was a green leaf. Literally. Okay? Now, same thing again. When this light being picked me up, and I woke up hissing like a cat, literally, this would really happen. I heard a cat hiss when we walked by my ex's apothecary room. Not only that, the man inside of Satan's kingdom said he sees a small 2 feet cat. Literally, my dreams literally mean what it says. Out the corner of my left eye, in Satan's kingdom, I'm sitting on the throne, same thing. It means literally. A lot of people's dreams do not mean literally, but mine mean specifically literally. And my visions are literally as well. So a lot of people try to one-off people's dreams, but I know the pattern of my dreams, and I know what they mean literally, and what's literally going to happen, or what has literally transpired. So not everyone's dream is the same. Not everyone's dream is the same. Now, the massive flood, I mean, not the massive flood, but the massive tsunamis that I started running during the day across this bridge. There was a lot of people that were with me. What I later on figured out was, and this was today, after searching and looking and seeing exactly what it means, is chaos. But that chaos is not the chaos like when you have the waters, which is the chaos. But those waters are also considered, what is he called? He's called, what is his name? He's mentioned in the Bible, in Revelations, I believe, or I could be wrong. No, he's mentioned in Isaiah. This being that lives in the ocean, but he's a serpent. I want to say Apophis, but Apophis is for Egypt. But this being is called what is his name? I wish I could look it up, but I can't. You get what I'm saying? So when I was running from this big massive wall of water, 100-foot waves, and I was by myself when I got caught up. But when I got caught up, I got pushed straight through. Now they say that when tsunamis come through, they push forward. They push you forward. They don't push you downward. So downward means that I was basically snatched away out of harm's way. So when they said that the virgin was having a child and the child was snatched up to heaven to be with God, in a sense, for me being snatched downward was the spirit coming down to me because of what is it, this dang thing name. But anyway, this is the only being. Michael couldn't even face this being. Michael couldn't even take this being out. There is no one can take this being out but the Holy Spirit, the God itself. That is the only being that can take this being off. But this being is called chaos. But the name that he goes by, it's written in the Bible, and it's in Isaiah. What is his name? Let's see. Let me see if I can do this. There we go. I just knew that was going to happen. It won't be on here either. Anyway, it's a serpent being that lives in the deep. And this being is for judgment. So I was literally snatched out of the way of the grasp of this being, just the same as the spirit of Yeshua was snatched up so he wouldn't get devoured by the devil or red dragon or whatever you want to call it. But it's in the Bible, pretty much in Revelations. It speaks about it in Revelations. So these are literal things that happens. The spirit realm is very tricky, and Most people don't believe in the unseen, but I do, because I've witnessed it, I've seen it, I've seen things that I can't explain, but I knew when my ancestors was around. I knew when there was a spirit that just shouldn't be there. Some of us have those senses, and some of us have that awareness of what's around us. So not everyone's dream means the same. Depending on what you were sent here for. But I just wanted to clarify that and clear that up, because this person was saying, "Oh, well, I had a dream like that too." I didn't really go into detail, but the first two tsunamis that I did see, they were 8-foot high tsunamis, and then the last ones I saw were massive ones, just the same as I saw. I'm in this massive 3-story house, white house, but then there's a massive serpent outside this house, and he's like looking in, through the windows, and you can just see this one big eye. So it doesn't necessarily mean that that's the chaos. That's the one that the Holy Spirit, God, if you want to call it that, he is held for one purpose, and that is for judgment, to bring judgment upon the earth. But the Holy Spirit let it live, so it lives in the deep ocean. But I just wanted to clear that up, because not all of us, our dreams mean the same. Like I said, the coroner it's unique in a certain way that, when they start scanning people's eyes, it has a certain code, if you will. And it's just, I'm just using that as an analogy. So our dreams are the same thing. It's programmed for us as a certain code, or why we were sent here. So I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank my new subscribers, old subscribers. I want to thank my new up-and-coming subscribers. I want to thank those that are passing my message on, and it's much gratitude. I'm so grateful, even for those that respond, even for those that are following me, those that are listening to me. And like I said, don't lean on my word, lean on the Holy Spirit. If you have a question about my word, I would actually go to the Holy Spirit. Go to the Holy Spirit. I'm about to do another video here on something else different, so stay tuned. Yeah. Take care of each other and love each other like you love yourself, and learn to live, learn to forgive and let go. For this is your salvation. For if you do not do these things, you will not make it on that boat. Forgiveness for yourself and others is very crucial. Very crucial. So, till the next time, thank you for listening.